Good morning, everyone. This song, it's called Life Support by Sam Smith. I'll put it in the description box below, but it's actually about the karmic partners. They always be getting in my energy field, okay? They always got something to say. The karmic partners, it's like the masculine right now, it's feeling like, especially with this song, Life Support, it's like, there's so much darkness here, and I'm trying, and I've been trying for so long that it's like I'm on life support. It's like, even though I'm dying and our relationship is dying, like the karmic partner, it's like, they try and it just never works, right? It never works out. So, I'm going to do, but they're on life support. So that's kind of good because, it's almost dead. Not saying they're almost dead, but the relationship is almost dead. So I'm going to do a reading on the karmics since they want to talk so bad. I'll give it to you. Just going to jump right in. I appreciate all of you. Spirit, how is the masculine feeling about the karmic partner right now? How's the masculine feeling about his karmic partner right now? Well, the masculine doesn't want to talk about the karmic partner. Spirit, how's the masculine feeling about the karmic partner? Just wait till we get to the karmic partner and I let them talk because I bet the cards are going to be flying all over. The masculines don't really want to talk about the karmic partner. Thanks, boo. We don't either. So, 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. It's like they're remembering that, like, they go back to these memories, right, of when they first started their family and everything was happy and good, and now it's like there's very little passion, there's very little love. So yes, they're in this family dynamic, and they keep thinking, like, this is why I need to stay. I picked this person for a reason, I married this person for a reason, but they're on life support, right? This is very immature energy. It's like there's very little passion now. So maybe, yes, it used to be that they were so in love and happy, and then when they met their feminine, they realized that that wasn't really love, and that there's very little room for growth because they try and nothing happens. We do have the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom with the 2 of Pentacles. So it's like, do I become single or do I stay with this devil here? Do I stay in this deception? What do I do? It's just so funny that the devil came out. Also with this card, it's like the karmics, once they know that they're masculine, not their masculines, our masculines, once they know the masculine is on like this life support, like they're almost done, it's like they come back, they try to be like, oh, come here, give me some sex, let me take care of you, and then it just always goes back to shit. So it's like the masculines are knowing that there's very little passion here. It's like almost, most of them don't even actually want to, they want to have sex, so they do, but it's like they don't even, I don't want to say they don't find them attractive because they do, obviously, or they wouldn't be with them, but it's like they're coming to the realization that it's just very little passion, especially versus what they feel for their feminine, okay? Spirit, how are the karmic partners feeling about the divine masculines? How are the karmic partners feeling about the divine masculines? Okay. See, so many cards. I knew they would want to talk. So we've got the King of Wands on the, or not King of Wands, King of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the High Priestess, okay? Let me see. Then we've got the Ace of Swords, the 2 of Cups. So it's like they know with this High Priestess that they're not in a happy home. Okay, they know that. With the Two of Cups, it's like they try, like I feel like they do love them, but it's not to the extent. It's because the masculines love so much, like, and they're married, because we do have the Queen of Cups, or they're in a long-term commitment or just a commitment period. But it's like, they're like, oh, we're a perfect match. This is why we need to stay together. But some information is being hidden. It's like she doesn't share those feelings with him. Even if she does, it's kind of like the Five of Cups here. It's like no matter, basically the karmic partners can't love the masculines the way that they need. And no matter how hard the masculines try, the karmic partners are always like, this isn't good enough. This isn't this. This isn't that. You're not this. You're not that. And it's like they care about them, but, you know, they like hide the way that they feel. And the truth is coming out about this, about their love, right? And then we've got the Tower. So it's like, it's always explosive. It's never good enough. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the King of Wands in reverse. So again, no moving forward, no passion. Something happened in their relationship that even the karmic is thinking about walking away, which would be a blessing for all of us, right? Because there is no passion. The King of Swords, she's feeling him as also the King of Swords. Like, the King of Cups, even, they have a lot of emotion, but they don't really share it, right? The King of Swords is very cold in the way that he talks. Five of Pentacles, she's kind of feeling very alone and scared. The masculine could have said, like, listen, if this doesn't change, this is the last time I'm doing this. You know, if they know about the feminine, I love my feminine. And then they're noticing that there's no passion, like the masculine stops trying because they've been trying for so long. We do have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So this fight going on here is about the divine feminine. Clear and simple. Plain and clear and simple. Plain and simple. It's about the divine feminine. Also, if the karmic doesn't know about the feminine, it's kind of like all this because this is the karmic energy. We know that. It's like all they care about is material things, money, their status. What are people going to say? But look at her. She's like patting him on the head like, oh, good boy. You know, he's got groceries, the kids, the dogs. It's like he just is taking care of everything. And she just keeps being like, what the fuck? That's not enough. Why did you do it that way? But even with this Tower here, she's thinking about leaving because they're broken. Their whole foundation is broken. And he's not really trying anymore because he knows that there's no passion here. Spirit, what's this Tower? What happened? What's this Tower? What happened? And also, she's not showing any passion or emotion. It's like the masculines are trying a little bit, but they only have a little bit more to give. And they're like, no. Besides, when they think they're going to leave, then they come in with the, you know, the passion. What's this Tower? So we've got the Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot. And then the Devil again. So, what happened was the masculines are deciding on if they want to work on this or not because it's such a burden for them. It keeps them in such a bad headspace trying to deal with this karmic partner that it kind of blew up. They might have said, oh, I want to be single. Oh, I want to leave. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm kind of back and forth. I keep working on this and it still just leads to shit. It still just leads to nothing. But they're coming to that understanding of who this girl or guy really is, right? They're the devil. They just want my money. And maybe not all of them just want the money, but they do want the stability. They want the security. So it's like if they're in these family situations, if the masculine is voicing that, you know what, I don't want to work on this anymore because I've been doing it for so long and nothing ever changes. She's like, you know what, then I'll leave. I'll take the kids. I'll take the dogs. I'm taking everything. Like, you ruined us. When really, they just aren't good for each other. Spirit, what's going on with the Divine Masculine and the Karmic Partners? What's the outcome? What's the outcome of this? So, Four of Swords, got some healing going on. Ace of Wands came out sideways. So, to me, this means it's like down and it's up, right? What to me this means is, yes, they're going to try again, but ultimately we've got the World, which is a cycle completion, kind of tucking it away. The Two of Wands, making a decision. The Four of Cups, saying, you know what, I don't want this anymore. It's like the Karmic partner is going to be like, oh, come here. Like, but it's just a way to emotionally manipulate the masculines. It's just, she only does that when he is trying to leave. And he doesn't know, you know, he's thinking about it. The longer he thinks about it, I feel like the more he's going to talk himself out of it. So he needs to make quick, fast decisions like the Ace of Wands. Spirit, what's going on with the guys? What's going on with the masculine and the Karmic partner? What's going on with the masculine and the Karmic partner? Love yourself first, soulmate, and express your love. So it's like, oh shit, where did it go? I don't even know where it went, so I'm not going to get it, but it was, love yourself first. And it's like, they met their soulmate, the masculines met their soulmate, and they haven't been able to express their love because they didn't love themselves. So right now in their relationship, they're learning to love themselves first with this healing, right? Understanding that they can't keep doing this, that they shouldn't have to live this way, and it's really, their vibration is changing so much. So when they meet their feminine, their vibration changes because their soul starts evolving and growing and waking up. So just eventually they won't resonate with the Karmic partner energy anymore. So then it's always like they keep trying because it used to work, but then it's like it doesn't work. So they try to express that to them. But also I feel like this is just them knowing who their soulmate is, which is you, Divine Feminine, and them expressing their love. The Karmic partner could be like, oh, we're soulmates, we're supposed to be together. That girl doesn't even love you, okay? Which is about ridiculous, but they're loving themselves first. They're putting themselves first. They're understanding that this happy home that they live in isn't really happy. It's actually really broken. They're starting to see that the Karmic partner does manipulate them. Spirit, what's going on with the masculines and the Karmic partner? So we do have the Divine Masculine. So with that evolution and that growth, they're standing in their power. They're receiving information about the new direction that they're supposed to be taking. So that's why it's kind of like back and forth. It's very little effort, but it's still effort because they're like right at the end of it, right? They're on that life support. So once they die, the relationship dies and it's pretty dead, okay? We've got winter, so they are acting pretty cold towards each other. They could leave in the winter. They are coming to the understanding that they need, to separate, understanding that they need to separate from the Karmic partner. Simple as that. Their devotion is with somebody else. Who's it with? Mirroring their twin flame. Spirit, what's going on with the masculines and the Karmic partner? What's going on with the masculines and the Karmic partner? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we've got keys on a ring, which has many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. They're kind of, if they know about the feminine, the karmic partners are saying, oh, that's just a one night stand. You don't really love her. We've been together. This is love and blah, blah. But the masculines are making a decision very soon. We've got mirror, which is mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So karmic partners, they do mirror, the feminine and masculine. It brings out the worst in them. So basically what it is with the twin flame that you mirror each other, but that's so you can heal those and become a better person, and you want to become a better person. But with a karmic partner, it's like the karmic partner just brings out the worst in you, instead of trying to heal stuff to bring out the best in you. They just bring out the worst in you. So that's happening there. The masculines are understanding that. We've got talking, which says interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email. So to me, this means that they're, talking about this. They're trying to, they're arguing about it, right? This tower, we've got not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So the masculine or the karmic partner, they're kind of avoiding it right now. They don't feel like they want to talk about it. We do have sunglasses, which is watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So this is like the karmic partner stalking the masculine, looking at his messages, finding out who he's calling, what he's doing, especially if they know about the feminine. We've got separation. It says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. So it's like this separation. The masculines know that they're not supposed to be with these karmic partners. It's just extremely hard because we have unconditional love here. Giving and receiving affection, falling in love. They love the idea about being in love with them. Because they've never had the love like the feminine gives them, they think that's too good to be true. They think that they're stuck in this situation where they deserve to be treated bad, or that it is unconditional love. They think if they leave, then they'll miss them so much because but really it's just codependency. It's just they've been together for so long, they're scared to separate. And then we have the runner. So this is the masculine. Runner and codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So it's like he's going to run. I don't know if he's going to run from you, feminine, because he is standing in his power here. This is about him. He is receiving the information he needs about a new direction. So he could be running from the karmic partner because he's, honestly, most of them are scared about what they're going to do, what they're going to take, what they're going to ruin if they don't stay and unconditionally love them, okay? Spirit, what's going on with the masculines and the karmic partners? What's going on with the masculines and the karmic partners? Yeah. So we've got gloomy thoughts. This man is literally about to jump off this cliff and kill himself, like that life support, right? We've got bereavement. That's grief, feeling like something has died. Work, occupation. They're throwing themselves into work so they don't have to go home. We've got theft. Again, she is there for their money, for their time, for their security. And it's like, it's for all the wrong reasons that they're together. And then we've got the marriage card. We also have success in love in reverse. So yes, they could be married, but there's no love there. And they're coming to that realization. The masculine is, which is this person here. This is the masculine. And it was in reverse. So it's like he's not even in his full power yet. He still has to do healing. He still has to grow. He still has to understand what she is doing to him. And he just doesn't get it. But the more they're together, these towers are going to keep falling because they're not supposed to be together. The longer you wait to leave a situation, the more the towers are going to fall, the more fucked up shit's going to happen because you're not supposed to be there. Spirit, what do the masculines want to tell the feminines right now? What What do the masculines want to tell the feminines? I just want you to be happy. I can't give up on my responsibilities right now. My family and upbringing are a bigger factor than I realize because they learned from a very young age certain things that they were taught or what society has to say. They feel like they have to stay in this relationship. They have to stay in this marriage. They can't leave. They have to just keep trying. And that's just not true. I need to go my own way for a while. So, I mean, they need to figure this out. They love you so much, Divine Feminine, but they need to end these situations. It's so unhealthy for them. There are still so many unsaid things between us. So they know that they want to talk to you. They know that there's things that they need to say. You feel like home to me. Spirit, what do the masculines want to tell the feminines right now? What do the masculines want to tell the feminines? I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So they're receiving signs about you all day, every day. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. So if you haven't spoken to them in a while and you think, oh, maybe they don't love me, it's just not true. I should have been more honest with you at the time about how I was feeling. Exactly. They weren't honest. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. Yes, that tower after tower after tower. Feeling isolated and alone. Feeling like they can't be loved. Feeling like, because they'll never get the feeling back that they have with you, feminine. I've thought about you a lot lately. They think about you all the time. And this is a general reading, guys, so you will know if this is for you and your masculine. If you want a personal reading, just send me an email. It's super affordable. Please like, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate all of you. Spirit, what does the masculine want to say to the feminine right now? What does the masculine want to say to the feminine right now? You make me so horny. It's me, not you. God made you just for me. They know that. They're coming to that realization and they're trying to figure out, what do I do? How do I get out of this situation? Because I feel like I have to stay here. They don't understand why God would bring you into their life for them if they're already in a relationship. They don't get it. The thing is that they were supposed to learn lessons from these people, and then so they could be ready for you. So basically they show them what they don't want, so then when you come along, they realize, oh, this is real love. This is what love is supposed to be, what love is supposed to feel like. But most of them get it twisted and they think, oh, she's just temptation. She's just an urge. This is something that the devil brought in for me to not pursue. So until they have that spiritual awareness, they think it's the opposite of what it actually is. I'm watching you, so he's watching you. Would you reject me? Again, you've been hurt so much, feminine. He doesn't know if you're going to reject him. He also feels like, why would she still love me after all this? We've got 777, so they could be seeing 7. 7 could be important to you. It is about spirituality. It's hard for me to express my feelings. Yeah, because they don't really know how they feel. They know that they love you. But with this thing with the karmic partner, it's so back and forth and sick and twisted that, that they just don't know how they're supposed to feel. They want someone to tell them, how am I supposed to feel? I'm so conflicted. Like, I'm in this broken place with this family setting with this person, but it's like they're telling me all this stuff that we're going to fix it and it's going to be fine. And then the divine feminine is saying stuff like, this is true love. And it's like they're so confused. I want to hold you and make you feel safe. Text me. If you feel guided to text your masculine, go ahead and do so, but I'm not telling you to. This is a general reading, okay? Please don't pressure me. I wish I had the words to say to unbreak your heart. Every moment I've spent with you is forever a treasure. I wish I would have met you sooner. Yeah, like before the karmic partner. number 6. So this is about, I'm drawing a blank. This is about equality. This is about, like, love and harmony. You could be seeing 6s. They could be seeing 6s. Seeing you as the same, right? No one has ever made me feel the way you do. So again, they're coming to that realization that there's no passion, there's no love in this other relationship. And there is passion and love with their divine feminine. But what if that passion and love goes away just like the relationship that they're in? Should they ruin their whole family to be with somebody that they are scared of because it's not, you know, set in stone? It's like the relationship that they're in now, it's stable, right? They know what's going to happen. They just are so freaked out to leave and ruin, even though it's already ruined, okay? It's already broken. If it wasn't already broken, they would have never even started this with you, Divine Feminine. They wouldn't, and they know that. But they're trying to fix it, fix something that can't be fixed. And so they're going to keep trying, but no matter how hard they try, no one will make them feel the way that you do. I send you love every day. I'm scared you've moved on. They're scared you're just going to leave and find somebody else because this is a lot of shit to deal with, right? Who has got time for this? I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. Beautiful song. We do have some timing cards. We've got 1111. That is the twin flame number, spiritual awakening. They're going through this awakening. They could be seeing this. You could be seeing this. I know the mistakes I've made. They know that what they're doing is a mistake. Staying in these relationships that they're not happy in. So we've got 3 weeks, we've got 4 weeks, and we've got 9 months. So again, this is a general reading, but they could reach out in 3 weeks or 4 weeks from now until a month. They could get divorced in 9 months. You guys could literally be living together in 9 months. It's just general. If this was a personal, I would pull cards on each time to see what would happen in that time frame. But I hope this helped, guys. Please leave a comment. Let me know if it resonated, and I hope you have a beautiful day.